Well, the counter's on, and it's time for another episode of Mrs. Chester's Radio for Your Eyes. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. I think that's what I'm going to call this now, Radio for Your Eyes. I realized that a lot of my mannerisms, the nose picking, the shuffling, were not seen initially when I was doing a radio show. So not only do I have a face for radio, I have mannerisms to coincide with that. Yes, I have a face for radio. I remember when I was younger and we would go someplace. Oh, there's going to be radio hosts there. And you look at them and like, they're nothing like what I pictured. Well, there you go. Today is Mother's Day. And this is my Mother's Day video. You see, I've changed the location a bit. I put up some greenery and I'm in my dining room. And this natural light is not particularly flattering. Oh, well. I have some quotes from Mother's Day here. I'm going to be reading them and expounding on them a bit. First one is by Tanita Jordan. A mother is a person who, seeing there are only 4 pieces of pie for 5 people, promptly announces she never did care for pie. And that's kind of what my mom was like. We knew if there was going to be one burnt pork chop that she'd take it for last. And that was her nature. But at the same time, this continual martyrdom became a joke in the house. So while it's nice for mothers to sacrifice, after a point you wonder, are you doing it because you're really sacrificing? Or are you just hardwired to not care for yourself? If you have a mom, there is nowhere you are likely to go where a prayer has not already been. And that's by Robert Brault. That, I have to say, is true. Regardless of whatever affiliation you may or may not have spiritually, I'm sure that there have been times when you sent a prayer off to the deity, like, would you make sure he gets home, please? Or like, let her plane land. Let her plane land. An ounce of mother is worth a pound of clergy. That's a Spanish proverb. I guess that means that a mother's advice means more than all the religions in the world. The only mothers it is safe to forget on Mother's Day are the good ones, and that's from the Neurotic's Notebook. Yes, today is the day when, if your mother is alive, you take her to a buffet that's twice the price it usually is. Or if your mother has passed, you line up at the cemetery to give her flowers she can't see. Yes, Mother's Day. When I said to my coworker, oh, I saw my daughter for Christmas, and I'll probably see her for the summer, she looked at me as though I had given her a basket of scorpions. Children have lives. There are other days you can say hi to your mom that aren't Mother's Day. And I want to shout also today to fathers without whom there would be no mothers. Also, I want to discuss pride and motherhood, making your mother proud. While I did in some ways make my mother proud, it was not done intentionally. I had several people mention my YouTube channel at work, and they said, oh, I'm proud of you. Is it a coincidence that these people are parents? I don't do things to make other people proud. While I was, as a child, truly upset that my parents would find me in a not proud situation, like I wouldn't call them maybe if I was feeling down because I knew Mom would hear it. And that seems to be what we do in our family. It's only been 4 minutes and 5 seconds, and I'm pretty much done with my rant. Let me check some more of my quotes. Oh, this one makes me upset. I cannot forget my mother. She is my bridge. When I needed to get across, she steadied herself long enough for me to run across safely. Now, remember, our parents are people, continue to be people after they become our parents. I got another quote here. Let's see if I have it. Where is it? This is really good. And I didn't print it out. No. This is by Rajneesh. I don't know who this is. The moment a child is born, the mother is also born. She never existed before. The woman existed, but the mother never. A mother is something absolutely new. So I'll let you guys get to your calls for Mother's Day. I have a couple of calls I have to make to mothers, I know, and let everybody have a blessed week with what you're doing. I'm through. I'm through, and I'm grateful. Thanks for listening, whether you're proud of me or not. And this is Mrs. Chester signing off. Enjoy your day.